Hey everybody, I am here with Scott Rogers and he has Castle Climbers. What's the pitch?
Oh, the pitch is, when my daughter was 4 years old, she came to me with a drawing. And it was of a castle with a princess and a person climbing it. And I said, honey, that's a lovely drawing. She said, Dad, that's not a drawing, that's a game. And so I looked at it and I said, hey, this would actually make a fun game about fantasy heroes climbing a castle trying to get treasure. So many years went by, I made a very rough prototype, and my daughter, who is now 16 years old, is also an excellent artist, and she did all the beautiful art that you see in Castle Climbers.
This is a family project.
This is a family project. So the game is very simple. It's a family type game, tile laying, in which you are building this fantasy castle and your little characters are climbing up trying to get treasure and other magical goodies, but avoiding all the evil guardians that are trying to prevent you. Part of the fun is that each of these castles get built, so we put down like a little ground tile. You're going to be drawing tiles out of a bag.
And the players are building up the castle.
Yeah, players are building up the castle as they go. They are moving their meeples to climb up, but if they get to little guardians, they have to make dice rolls. And if they fail the dice roll, they fall all the way back down. If they fall in an area where there's a moat, they might get chomped on by a shark and have to get out of that. But there are other things that will help you. You can make magic wishes to make dice roll successes. You can find magic swords that allow you to plus up your dice rolls. Every time you land on, say, like a magic sword, you put down a little cube, and that occupies it, so you can't go back and keep milking it. But there are other mechanics, like the wish and maybe placing a turret, that allow you to remove the cube and return back to that spot and get another advantage from that.
Cool.
You go up all the way up the castle to where there are treasure chests. You get these lovely little gem tokens. On the backs, there will be different values, so you can do some set collection with it. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most points in gems with sets, a few extra points for having the wishing stars and the magic sword tokens, and a fun little mechanic that we calculate the elevation of the character that gives some bonus points to help for the end of the
Player
game.
got the furthest. And so, if you could boil it down into what's fun about this game, what's the dynamic? What's fun about it?
What's really fun is that it's very simple to play, it goes very fast, and you get this ever-changing castle. You can even do things like drop a bomb on a tower and blow up an entire column of the castle, changing the architecture as the game progresses. So then you have to adjust for it and rebuild and get your characters back up to where the treasure is.
Cool. And so for those who are interested in learning more, whether they're gamers or publishers, how can they find out more about this game?
Well, there's a listing on Board Game Geek under Castle Climbers, or you can visit my website, which is Mr. Boss Design on blogspot.com.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thanks for showing us the game.
Thanks for giving me an opportunity to talk about it.
Bye.